Who's there? Welcome to a baling tutorial on Farming Simulator 19. And today I'm going to be dealing with silage, grass, hay, and straw. And bring that up here. And the selling prices. Okay, you can sell them here at the barn and also at the biogas plant. There's the silage, grass, hay, straw. Now, Farming Simulator has round bales and what's classified in Farming Simulator as square bales. They're not really square, but they have a lot of 90-degree angles, and I guess that's maybe what counts them in on that. Now you need both a baler and a way to pick them up and transport them. You can use a tractor and front loader or telehandler and bale trailer, but I find this tedious. I probably maybe handle thousands of bales in Farming Simulator 15 and 17, so I prefer an auto stacker. But I've got a straw bale here, and I'm just going to put this on and show you how it's done. You just have a front loader of some sort, and you'll notice down in the lower right that there's a symbol. That's the straw symbol, like little check marks, and the 4,000, that's how many liters. Got that a little bit high. And this is the type of thing, you know, you can stack them as neatly or as unneatly as you want to. Again, I find it very tedious, so I don't usually do it that way. Now, I'm not going to go into the use and costs of mowers, tedders, and rakes, or what they call windrowers, as they will be the same regardless of which baling method you will use. Also, I will not use any mods. Now, what I want to do, and I just teleported, so I'm going to do square bales first. We'll need a baler. We have a baler here. We also have a wrapper, and we also have the auto stacker here. And of course the wrapper we will only be using if we want silage. Okay, going to bring this up. This was already unfolded. I should show you this. You need to start by unfolding the baler. There's also a keyboard on this too, you know, if you do, I think this, yeah, see that one lowers, the V lowers, and then the B turns it on. And then just off we go. And usually, especially on a square baler, I'll go ahead and set my cruise control. And down here on the right, it tells how much straw there is in the bale that it's currently baling. It doesn't count anything else that's in the baler. And when I get to the end of the row, that I think is going to be enough. There. Okay. Now I'm going to turn off the baler. And lift the pickup. And then I'm going to unload it. Okay, I'm going to take this back because I'm going to use the baler again. And then I'm going to come over with the auto stacker. Actually, I think I'm going to try to drive around here. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Very helpful tree. Okay, now I'm going to do the auto stacker. Now I'm going to put the stacker out in the operating position, and all I have to do is run into the bale. That wasn't such a good idea. You just have to get near the bale, and these auto stackers are quite uncritical. And that's all there is to it. And then with the auto stacker, when we get ready to unload it, we'll do this. To get it into position. And then that actually unloads the bales, and then we can put it back down. Thank you, tree, for getting in my way again. Maybe I should do like my grandson does and just cut it down. Okay, now I'm going to mow some grass, and I'm going to convert it to hay. And the way I do that is I use a tedder. Now, in Farming Simulator, when you use the tedder, it becomes hay immediately. Well, of course, that doesn't work in real life. What the tedder is for, you get the hay down and you let it dry, maybe for a day, depending upon how the weather is, and then you run the tedder over it, and it fluffs it up so the air can circulate, and also too that it gets it off the ground because it may have absorbed moisture from the ground. Okay, we're going to unfold the tedder, and usually with equipment, a lot of times it's better to turn it on before you lower it, because it won't put a stress on the machine. You know, it won't actually be down in the hay, or a mower won't be down in the grass. Okay, now I've switched to the mower on the front, and I unfold the mower, then I turn it on, and then I lower it. So then I just start off across the field, and if I was going to make a lot of hay, probably what I would do is use a bigger mower, and then I would ted that, and then of course I would have to windrow it because I've got more a wider strip of grass would go down, so it would be a wider strip of hay. But a lot of times those extra trips, you'd get a lot more hay by doing it that way, but you'd have to mow it once, you'd have to ted it once, and then you'd have to rake it. So with the way I'm doing it, I just have to go over this twice to get the hay baled, and get out here, get all this. Now this tedder is spreading it out kind of wide, but actually I usually use a smaller tedder than this, and it doesn't spread it out as wide, so you can get it up with just one trip with the baler. Of course I'm going around this twice anyway, but I guess what I'm saying, even though the tedder kind of throws it around and fluffs it, it still somewhat leaves it in a windrow. And when I get up to the end here, I will stop. Okay. Turn off the mower, lift the mower, hold the mower, go to the tedder, turn off the tedder, lift the tedder, and then fold the tedder. And we'll pull this off to the side. Now we're going to run over and get the baler. Here. Sorry about that. Getting in the tree there. I didn't look at that when I started. Now let's look here. Okay, on the baler. I didn't fold it up, so all I'm going to have to do is lower the pickup. And you'll notice down here on the right that I do have the straw symbol there. And I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to go through the hay. And we can see it is picking it up. As we can see the numbers going up. Follow this around here. But you may have noticed that it is still showing the straw symbol. Unfortunately, and this is different in Farming Simulator 19, if you have straw in a baler, and I believe it's the same with a loading wagon, then what it's going to do, it's going to call everything straw until you actually have a bale come out. Okay, now it is showing grass. You can see that kind of little squiggles there. And we'll look here. Excuse me, it's showing hay, which is this one here. And the bale that's in there, you know, that'll come out first, that's going to be a straw bale. Now, Farming Simulator 17 was the exact opposite of that. Whatever went in last, if you had 3,999 liters of straw and you put 1 liter of grass in, it would come out as a grass bale. This is the opposite here. And of course, one disadvantage to a square baler, it's really hard to get it at an exact amount of, you know, so that you're stopping when you finish that bale, that hay bale or grass bale. Whereas the round baler, and I'll show you that you have to unload. Yeah, we're almost there. In fact, that's what I will do. I'm going to turn off the baler. I'm going to unload the baler, and see, that's what we've got. We've got 1 hay bale and 1 straw bale. Now I'm going to take this over and we'll do some grass bales now. And I'm going to disconnect, pull this off to the side. Okay, now let's see what we can do. Get out here. We're going to just turn on the baler. We're going to go to the mower. We're going to unfold it. We're going to turn it on. We're going to lower it. And away we go. Now this is still showing that it's doing a hay bale. Now that, for what we're doing, you know, for this, the straw bale, of course, is the easiest, the least amount of labor and the least amount of cost. The grass is next, and then finally the silage bale. So I guess you would say this is to our advantage if we want hay bales, because we're going to get a sort of a bonus hay bale, because we didn't ted all of this. We just mowed it and baled it. And see, now it's showing the grass symbol on there. Yeah, and we're getting close to being done here for this part. There we are. Okay. Turn off the mower, lift the mower, fold the mower. Now we're going to go to the baler. We'll turn off the baler. We're going to unload it. We're going to lift the pickup. And then we will fold it. Now I'm going to take it back and leave it over there. And the last thing we will do is we will wrap those bales. Thank you, tree. I really appreciate your help. I just, you're just being so helpful. And it so tempts me to get out my chainsaw. Okay, we're going to unfold, and I think, let's see, yeah, that's how we do. Okay, you can't, a hay bale, used to be able, you could wrap it, so I just wanted to show you that. And frankly, I gotta admit, I wasn't sure. But anyway, this is what you do. You just wrap the bale. And one thing I find with this wrapper, it's really difficult to line it up on these so-called square bales. And I guess the last thing I want to do today, take this back over. I want to, with these bales, when you're done with them, you can either sell them or you can feed them to the animals. Feed them or use them for bedding. Now we're in the tree again. Get out of the tree. I guess I'll fold this up. Be a little bit more compact. Guess it caught on the tractor tire there. Short implements like this I find really hard to back. Okay, there's that. Ah, that's good. Hopefully you didn't notice that. What I'm going to do, load. Oops. Oh shoot. Yeah, it was sort of hiding in the tree. Back up to the auto stacker here. Put it in the operating position and we will pick up some bales. Oh! Need to watch what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just act like I've never done this before. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to get one straw bale, that's all we need. Just try to ignore that I ran over that bale, and I'll take it into the transport position. I think it even says that on the menu. We'll look on the way back. But we're going to take this up to the barn and sell it. Got kind of a, oh come on now. With that mower hanging out on the front, it's a little bit long, but I didn't want to turn too sharp there. I should have gone out and pulled out into the road. But there could have been opposing traffic, except Farming Simulator doesn't have traffic there. At least that I've ever seen. Now, I'm going to get back out so we can observe this. Now, what we do, again, we go to 10. Okay, what we've got here, the silage is 289. The grass is 51, which that's really low. Hay is 126 and straw is 68. So we'll see what we're going to get. Like I say, in the upper right there should be 3 numbers that come up. No, it put everything together. Well, that wasn't very nice. But anyway, that's with the 3 bales. It would be those numbers times 4. And I am going to end this on the square bales here because this has gotten pretty long. So I'll be doing a part 2 on the round bales, and I'll show you some other things too. But I really appreciate your watching. You can like, comment, and subscribe below. I hope you have a blessed day.